Hello there, my followers and subscribers. Yes, it's been a long time, and I know many of you have been following me on EVN Report, which I'm very grateful that you've been doing that. Today is the 23rd of November, Thursday the 23rd, and many Americans around the world are celebrating Thanksgiving. Did you know that the first Thanksgiving took place on 1621 between the Plymouth colonists and the Wampanoag Indians? They came together to celebrate their the autumn harvest feast. Then the celebrations continued throughout the years and basically were used to teach children in America about freedom and becoming good citizens. Now, on the subject of thanks, well, we've been invited to a Thanksgiving dinner at my very good friend's home today, and to actually add a little bit of an Armenianness to the festivities, I've decided to take with me, or to prepare for this evening's meal, a very special Armenian meal. Have you guessed what it is? Well, many of my American Armenian friends probably have, and as you can see, I have a pumpkin in front of me. So, as the famous song goes, hey John Gotama, Gotama. Yes, I'm going to prepare Gotama for you today. So, to do that, you need a pumpkin, similar to this. And what you need to do is cut the top and scoop the insides out. And, well, after washing it and so on, yes, I know all that, you brush the inside with honey. And I would suggest when you cut your pumpkin, cut it like so. And I'll tell you why. When you cut it in sort of like with tiny little teeth, and you seal your pumpkin again, when it cooks, it won't open up or shrink, or it will stay in place so that the rice inside will steam. Now, what are we going to put in this pumpkin? I've already prepared everything for you so that I don't waste your time. You need some parboiled rice. I'm using basmati here. And normally you will need a cup of rice. Well, basically, this is how I calculate it. For a 3-pound pumpkin, I use a cup and a half of rice. This is like a 7-pound pumpkin, so I've got three cupfuls of basmati rice. To that, I'm going to add 6 ounces of room temperature butter. So you add 150 grams of, that's 1 cupful of walnuts. The same with some blanched almonds. Add that in there as well. Here I have some Armenian apricots and some prunes. Now, you just take those big ones out. You can decide how big or small or tiny you want to chop all this up. I kind of like chunky. Now, I'm making Gotama my own way, and I like to sort of like add a few things to it. So I'm gonna add some dates, which I've destoned, depitted, and chopped up. And this is what I normally is my secret ingredient. Some of you may know what it is, some of you may not. It's barberry, which is also called zeresh. So I also add that to it. I'm also going to add a couple of teaspoons of cinnamon. Whoops, spilled some there. Add that. You can adjust the taste according to what you like. The ingredient that gives it its sweetness is honey. I have good old Karabakh honey here, which I'm going to put, to start off with, I'm going to put about 3 tablespoons. I don't want to make it too sickly sweet. So just start off with a few, like 2 or 3 tablespoons is enough. There you go. And the final ingredient, no more, that's it. I've done it. I've put it all in there. So now we need to stir it. Once it's stirred, it should look like this. Now, many of you will be wondering, oh my God, dates, zeresh, that's really not moving away from Armenian, the Armenian traditional Gotama. Well, tough titties. If you don't like it, don't put it in. So my filling is more or less done. I'm just going to add a pinch of salt, maybe 2 pinches, like so. Give it a final stir. You can taste it to see how sweet it is or if it needs. No, I think that's perfect. I think there's enough cinnamon. You don't want to overpower the taste of one ingredient from another. So now we need to fill the pumpkin. Get a tin, line it with foil, place your pumpkin in the tin and fill it up. Start filling, like so. I would advise you, as you're filling it, don't compact it. I mean, you're not building or creating a foundation to a large building. So leave it nice and loose, because that way your rice will cook and sort of like remain nice and fluffy. So here we go. That, and hopefully I will be able to find the right, that's the only thing when you cut your, I think this is it, spot, which, there you go. Now, voila. So your pumpkin now is more or less ready, but before you actually put it in the oven, you need to brush it with some butter. Melt some butter in a dish, just a small amount, and just brush your pumpkin with the butter. I've heated my oven and brought it to the temperature at 180 Celsius. So get your oven rack ready, and we're going to pop it in the oven. Now that will take around about approximately between 3 to 4 hours, depending on how strong your oven is. So the Gotama has been in the oven now for 3 hours, and I'm going to take it out and check to see that it's cooked. Now, it looks slightly darker than usual, and that's because I couldn't find an orange pumpkin and had to use a green one. But the important thing is to check to see if the rice has cooked and the inside tastes nice. So. That is good. So just for you to get an idea, what it looks like inside. That's what it should look like. The rice should be nice and fluffy. Okay, so it's my gotama is cooked. So I'm going to now pop it back in the oven and turn the heat off and take it out when I'm ready to serve it. We're in Susie's delightful and George's delightful new home, and they're hosting us today for Thanksgiving. So, as you can see, it's ready. So I'm going to carve it now. And normally you tend to carve it like this, but there's no absolute rule. Just cut it the way you want. You can cut it like that, you can cut it like this. It doesn't make any difference. So Susie, thank you so much for having us here today.
Thank you, Lucy, for making this amazing gotama.
And I wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, a happy and peaceful coming year. Okay, so this is now all absolutely ready.
Oh, delicious.
There we are.
Oh.
Bon appetit.
Ta-da!
Wow.